Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Jeff again, and we're going to go through and get the contest going here for my thumbnail. I didn't get that many entries. I got 6 total, so they'll be pretty easy to go through, which is fine. I wasn't expecting that many. All 6 that came through, I really liked them all. Some were simple, some were a little more fancy. But I figured the best way we can go through this, especially since there's only 6, is I can let people vote. I will tell you the one I'm leaning toward too. I don't know if that'll influence decisions or what. Actually, no, I won't tell you the one I'm leaning toward. But let's go through these real quick now. I don't have names on these so that nobody can be, looking at a certain person and either liking them as a person and therefore want to get them, or disliking them as a person and voting not for them. I will put up all their links, the people's names with a link to the image or something like that on the final contest. Number 1, right here. Very nice. Simple. It's got me. It's got the Mindcrack symbol. I like it. Number 2. This actually didn't turn out that well in the view. It actually looks better in the picture form. So it is a lot clearer than it looks here. But again, simple. I like the logo style. I like the style of text and things like that. It's like old school Nintendo game type of deal. I like that. Number 3, my house, a creeper, me, the Minecraft symbol, or the Minecraft symbol and the Minecraft logo, all of them there. Contest entry number 3. Number 4, this one is elaborate. I will tell you, this one really does get my eye right away. The only question I have for it is it looks really familiar to me and I can't place it. So I want to make sure, if people also can be out there and see if this is a used logo from something else that I shouldn't be using, but I really do like it. I think it's a beautiful picture, and I do like this one a lot. I guess I did tell you which one I'm leaning toward. This one, I really do like this one. But I do want people to be able to vote on what they like also, and tell me if any of these look familiar, like there's something I shouldn't be using because it matches somebody else's. Not that it's copied, but maybe it matches somebody else's too closely to be usable. I don't want to confuse people by having similar intro type deals. This one unfortunately didn't turn out the greatest in the way I brought it into this program, but it is a much cleaner picture. I do like the hand drawn style of this. I do like the fire truck. I like a lot of things about this one also. So this is entry number 5. Number 6, very simple, but it's like somebody actually painted this one themselves. I like that. I like the effort that somebody actually put in to do this, and it's a very simplistic looking logo, but I really do like it at the same time. So those are the 6. That's it. This is a blank page. I'm going to play an episode now and just vote in the comments on this episode which one you guys like, and I'll come up with a decision. Alright, guys, continuing on with this episode, as I said, go through the comments and vote for which thumbnail you'd like to see me utilizing in my videos, but we're going to continue on. We're going to start with something. I'm going to start with 2 things. So I don't understand why there's so much fire around all the time. I don't know if this is a glitch or what, but fire just kind of seems to always be on the ground, always be in the trees. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if it's because it's lightning strikes or what. But anyways, moving on from that, we're going to do something that I've wanted to try for a while and I've been too afraid to, but I figure it'll be fun to try. Is that a block floating up there? It's weird. I want to fight a pigman in the overworld and see if it makes people mad in the underworld. So hopefully, who else is on? Doc M's on. Hopefully he's not in the nether in case this does make him really mad. So he sounds pissed. Whoa, shoot. They hit a lot harder than I recall them hitting. That's kind of funny. That was bad. Is he still mad? Oh, he is still pissed. Let me go get my stuff. At least my sword. Good. It was just one hit away from being dead. But the question remains, is he going to be angry with me? Oh, man. Sorry, slime. Whoa. I hate slimes, man. They're brutal. Let's go through this. Oh, here's my portal. Let's go through this portal and see if I get instantly killed by things. It's been a long time since I attacked Pigman. And I don't know if that's going to make them all angry or not. Because I've never attacked one in the overworld before. There's always pigmen up in this little spot up here. Well, actually, right past this portal. And there doesn't appear to be anybody today. I'm sure I'll run into somebody at some point. So, I finally got my HTPC finished. It was actually... The PC itself went together seamlessly. I mean, I put everything together. Everything was working right away. The main problems I had were with the cable card, and I dealt with Comcast so many times over the weekend just to not be able to get everything working. And basically I was informed to get a different cable card and see if that fixes anything, which it did in a very roundabout, weird way. Everything is now functioning and working properly, but I think I kind of snuck through some loopholes in the system somehow to get it working, because I never even called and activated my new card. It was just already working, which was really weird. But anyways, it is functioning. I have a fully functioning DVR set up with, my shared files, my videos. So my Xbox is completely like replaced, and the picture is beautiful. I'm very, very happy with it. It brings me to an interesting point about Comcast. Is the account is in my roommate's name. I am an authorized user on the account. He's added me so I can do anything that I need to do. I can call him, I can pick up equipment, etc. However, since it's using his name, they did something with their system in order to try to make it more, I guess, easier for people when they call, which actually just makes it 10 times more difficult for me, because I call from my phone. I have to type in his phone number, and not only do I have to end up typing in his phone number like 5 different times, it gets really, really annoying, because for some reason when they transfer you from one department to the next, even through the automated system completely, like it never, for some reason it doesn't retain that information, and that's kind of annoying. But what it does is it guides you to the department, or the customer service center in your area, based on the account, which should be easy. But since my phone number is not linked to the account directly, it's just my name that's linked to the account. Let's see if this guy's mad. Oh, he is not mad. I don't know if that just means I was too far away or what. But it ends up sending me, every time I get transferred from the automated system to a... Good land. I don't want good land. I want regular land. Spawn village. Okay. It transfers me to a customer service department that deals with Michigan, because I'm calling from a Michigan number. And since it's recognizing, because I used to actually have an account when I lived in DC before, and since it was my phone number directly linked to the account, it would always transfer me to the right area. Unfortunately now, since I don't have an account that's linked, it transfers me to a customer service area in Michigan every single time, despite typing in the phone number. I just went the wrong direction. Where am I trying to go here? Wait a minute. Did they take it down? I'm looking for the tree because somebody informed me that Vintage Beef had also left me a gift that I had missed. What? I thought the tree was... I thought it was perfectly visible right when you walked out. Well, I know it's by my fires. Oh, there it is. It was just hidden behind a building somehow. So it gets really annoying because I end up having to tell 15 different reps everything that's going on, because even when they transfer me to the wrong department, the other reps they're nice enough to be willing to help. The problem is they never can, because they can't access my account. So it ends up taking me forever to get through all of the... Oh, there it is. What do I get? Wow. Fire hose. Nice. I was like, I don't understand. He made me a firefighting gear set. That's awesome. That is awesome. Fire protection 3 boots and 3 buckets of water. We're gonna transplant this stuff right on over to thanks, beef. Oh, that is really really cool. I was wondering. At first I was like, I don't understand what this random assortment of things is, but the string, he renamed it to fire hose. I think that's pretty sweet. I am going to go put this in a locker, so I'm ready to fight some fire when it needs to happen. Boop. We're gonna go. Don't need doors in this locker. We're gonna put it together just like it was. Oops, fire. Fire fighting kits. This is the firefighting kit locker. Awesome. Thanks, Beef. That's pretty sweet. I really do appreciate that. Uh, I'm sorry that I did not get you anything. I feel bad. But we can head on back over toward my house and go on with this episode. But anyways, it's interesting that their system is set up in such a way to allow for quote unquote ease of access for people. However, how much of a problem it can cause for other people in the system. I wonder if that was like an oversight or if it was like a known issue that it's going to happen and they decided it's not going to happen. Like they're not going to be getting the non-account holders calling that often, especially those with such a wide range of phone numbers, because a lot of times you're going to have, if you're living in a city and you're not the account holder but you're dealing with stuff, you're going to still have a phone with the same area code, so you'll still get looped to the right place to be able to take care of it. And unfortunately in my case it's just not, that is not the case. How did I lose my portal? I'm an idiot. It's over here. But I'm going to see you guys back at home. We've run into a problem. Huh. I wasn't even paying attention, and I almost just let myself die. I didn't have this switch connected to the right way to get down because I never finished this part of my project. And I looked back up at the screen, and all I knew was I was in a wall, so I started recording again. Turns out it wasn't really that big of an error, but I just wanted you guys to see it because I thought I was about to die. Hey guys, excuse me. Hey everybody, I'm back. I switched it up on you a little bit. I'm not on my home base. I'm actually switched over to a creative world because I wanted to show you guys something and ask for some suggestions. Once the hoppers came out, I started messing around a lot in the creative world, if you can see. I was looking at to see if hoppers could fill up jukeboxes, and they cannot fill up jukeboxes, unfortunately. And I was also looking into an automated brewing station. Now, funny thing is, right, shortly after I started doing this, I watched Etho's video, and he's looking at a lot of the same things, and I guarantee that man's going to figure it out and figure it out in a much better way than I was. But I'm still trying to do it on my own and see. And my first thought was, I'm going to make something that's going to take in just 3 things, which I don't have anything. Where'd my stuff go? I just filled these chests up. Oh, they're in the hoppers, that's why. Okay. I was like, I just filled these things up. Where'd they all go? Wonder why that's not dropping into the hopper. Oh, you know what? I might have this one off because I was doing some testing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so basically what I figured I could do is make a minecart that ran through on a track and picked up 1 item from every hopper, because the hoppers take from the first slot, and in order to make like a recipe, I figured what would have to happen if I made a button for a specific recipe. Like I was like, I'm gonna hit this button and it's gonna start making me 3 potions of instant health or something like that. And I figured the best way to do that was to make the cart run through pick up one item from each hopper, and I was going to test and see how it deals with the brewing stand and how it drops them off. But because I know if I put like multiple nether warts in a chest, and then the next slot is like multiple like sugars or something like that, and the next slot is multiple glowstones, it's going to keep dropping in from that first slot over and over again until it's gone. I think this is the way it works. I wanted to see if I could just make it so it would pick up one item from each one. So by the time it got over, it went through a run and it rested on top of a brewing stand. And on top, excuse me, and on top of the brewing stand, all it had in it was one nether wart, one sugar, one glowstone. And just because I was testing with those things, and have it go on a timer based on how many items it is, and have it after it gets all three of the items in there, then it like flicks a switch that turns on the hopper that's underneath of a brewing stand and dumps the finalized potions out of it. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult to do, but I'm running into issues where this minecart is empty. If I hit this button, and I've tried multiple different setups, if I hit this button, let's see what happens. See, it misses one of the items. It only misses one of the items every so often because, as you can see, I have nether wart there, I have glowstone there, I have sugar there. And the goal was to make it so it got one of each one. And why is that not? Well, that is lighting that track. What do I have here? Do I have two or one at this end? I only have one. So let's actually just move. Of course, I don't have any blocks on me that I would need. And I'll take this out, put like that for a backstop. Okay, so I'm going to run this again, have it go through, run down and check the contents, and this time it picked up one of everything because I've got two sugars, two nethers, and the one glowstone that it missed the last time. And every time I'm doing this, I'm doing it like back and forth, and inevitably it misses one every so often. Like that one actually missed the... No, it got the glowstone that time. It only got the glowstone that time, and it missed the other two. I can't make this thing reliably... This time it got one of each. I can't make this reliably pick up everything, because this time it picked up a nether, a glowstone, but it missed a sugar. And I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. And as you can see now, I just have, powered rails before and after each one so that it could go fine on direction. I think I tried it by... Oh, crap. Well, there goes all... What do I have in here? There. I tried making it so I had like powered rail over this entire surface. I tried making it so I had powered rail only underneath the hoppers. Well, that one's actually... That's just going to keep going. Oh, because I have them all linked together. So I would need to, at a minimum, have this be regular. This be regular. I can't seem to make it reliably. See, that time it got all three of them perfectly. And this time if I run this, let's see, I got all three. I know if this keeps going. That time I didn't get any. So I need people to tell me if they've experimented with this. That time it only got one. It only got the one in the middle. I've done multiple different tests, trying it in a very simple way. I was thinking if this is going to work, there might have to be detector rails involved that send out pulses at just the right time when the cart is underneath them. Maybe the carts aren't perfectly reliable. I don't know enough about minecart functionality and the glowstone power and the speeds that they go and things like that to know if they're not reliable and always run at a constant speed. This might not be possible to do in the method that I'm trying to do it in. So I'm looking for some guidance on if you guys could have seen something like this before, know how this stuff works a little bit better, or just can basically tell me that no, it's not possible, it's not reliable enough to do, because it is very contingent on the fact that it would be at the same speed and be able to reliably pick up all the items that I needed to pick up. Other than that, there still would be possible ways in order to do it. You could have different chests that have, maybe, you know what? It wouldn't even be reliable that way, would it? I was gonna say you could have a different chest that when you hit a button, it sends redstone signals out in a certain way that know when to trigger certain cards, but they still might not drop the item when they run over the brewing stand. They might drop two of the item when they run over the brewing stand. Um, I don't know. So I'm looking for your guys' input and assistance with this, if possible. And I guess instead of making this a Mindcrack centric episode, as I already started it with a contest, I will end it with this and show you guys that even though I've had another delay in videos, and I understand that, and I still haven't worked on my Ultimate Newbie Challenge series in a little while, but I am doing things off camera. I haven't given up on this whole thing. It's not why I'm not making videos because I'm not doing anything, but I'm trying to get some things together in order to have some better gameplay as opposed to just random like starting an episode and figuring out what to do, because I do that a lot and I'm sure that gets a little boring because I never really have plans in mind. But if you guys can help with this, that'd be awesome, because I'd love to work on an automated brewing project where essentially having a wall of buttons that would have like different potion names, and I have them set up in the background where I can just be like, oh, I need some jumping potions now. Click a button, have it run through its thing, and all of a sudden I'm gonna have 3 jumping potions that pour out when I'm done, something like that. So if you guys know any possibilities on the way of doing that, let me know, because I'd be very curious. But anyways, don't forget, put in the comments which thumbnail you want to see as the thumbnail for my videos, and I will see you guys next time.